Pas mal le petit récapitulatif qui nous indique l'époque où l'on est, où Marty a atterri. Donc bonjour à tous, ici Barcilou. Nous voilà dans Hill Valley. Hill Valley avec Marty McFly, qui va essayer de sauver son ami, le doc, dit le doc, de son nom Emmett Brown. Donc qu'est-ce qu'il a fait ce cher doc il a atterri en 1931. 1931, époque que n'a pas exploré les trois films. Je crois qu'ils sont montés jusqu'à 1955, mais pas au-delà. Attendez, je me trompe. J'ai fait l'impasse sur le troisième film. Donc le troisième film où l'époque se situait dans le Far West. En 1888. Donc c'est pas la plus ancienne époque, 1931. Mais c'est une époque non explorée, non traitée par les trois films. Donc voilà, qu'est-ce que je dois faire? C'est ouvert le salon de coiffure, pourquoi pas y aller?
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like, a hunting lodge?
C'est quoi ça? Entrée du salon de coiffure. Qu'est-ce qui... J'ai pas compris. Qu'est-ce qu'il vient de dire là? Une mousse? C'est quoi ça? Entrée du refuge de nuit.
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Ok. Shark.
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
Le requin. Donc ça c'est... Ce jeu est parsemé de petites références au film. Notamment celui-là. Le requin, qui fait référence aux Dents de la Mer, bien sûr. Le petit requin là en 3D que vous avez pu apercevoir dans le deuxième film. Je peux pas. Entrée du palais de justice.
According to the newspaper, Doc's not in the courthouse. He's in jail.
Il est en prison. D'accord. On l'a arrêté, c'est normal. Et où est-ce que se situe la prison? Je sais pas. Là, on va entrer dans le parc. Cher Einstein. Attendez un peu.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy.
Très bien, merci Einstein. Qu'est-ce que j'aurais pas fait sans toi? Donc il est en prison. Donc, la prison, la banque. Ok, bah nous voilà. Allez, c'est parti.
McFly! Biff? Kid! Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Bien. Donc vous aurez noté aussi que je n'ai pas utilisé une seule fois mon clavier. Donc je sélectionne tout à la souris et en même temps mes déplacements. Donc moi j'ai une main de libre. J'ai la main gauche de libre. Donc son histoire avec Tannen, Biff Tannen, j'ai pas bien compris ce qu'il était réellement dans l'époque. Donc c'est inventaire, indice, résumé, voilà. En fouillant l'appartement d'Edna Strickland, Marty découvre avec horreur que Doc, accusé d'être l'auteur d'un incendie ayant ravagé un bar clandestin, a été mis en prison et sera victime d'une balle mortelle tirée par des gangsters assoiffés de vengeance le 14 juin 1931. Mais d'abord, il doit trouver Doc, placé sous les verrous pour avoir brûlé un bar clandestin. Donc je suppose que la balle mortelle va être tirée par le grand-père ou l'arrière-grand-père de Biff Tannen. Le père plutôt de Biff Tannen. Bon, je ne sais plus, c'est tellement...
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Ok, il doit être sourd.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Ok. Téléphone.
Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Ok, bon bah je m'en vais, hein. Il n'y a rien d'autre à faire ici. Bon, mais la prison c'est où? Je voudrais bien savoir où c'est. Ah, voilà.
Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan, right. But what?
Tenez le coup. Remonter le temps. Allez.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Parle aux gangsters.
Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
Prévenir le juge.
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Ok, je vais vous
I
sortir.
suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Intéressant. Les auteurs du jeu utilisent les mêmes ficelles que le film. Du moins, on n'est pas dépaysé. Donc, je vais rencontrer le jeune Doc Brown.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I can find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who, may I say, is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Palais de justice. Ok, on va faire des allers-retours.
Touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Harry Callahan.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
Ok, bah je vais être obligé de le suivre. Et est-ce qu'il est où? Il est où? Il est où? Hop, il est par là. Il est par là.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter. Very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. Its expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong. Value of A, right? No, no. What am I missing here?
Qu'est-ce que je peux faire pour le convaincre? Einstein.
Hey, how you doing, Einie? Hey, Einie, come here for a sec, boy.
Ouais, bah, je suis bête. Je pensais qu'il allait me diriger sur le jeune méthode. Qu'est-ce qui... Je l'ai vu passer.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Callahan, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character! Acceleration, of course, that's Newton. But how many Newtons are required to maintain a constant mass of acceleration?
Ok, bah il va se balader entre les locaux de l'avocat et le juge. Le palais de justice. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire pour le convaincre? J'ai besoin d'un petit coup de main là. Bah oui, je voudrais bien, mais je peux point. Je peux pas lui donner le... Je peux pas lui donner ça quand même.
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him a book full of all the things he hasn't invented yet. Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it. Now, if H stands for the one-dimensional harmonic.
Je ne sais pas, peut-être le magnétophone.
Later then, naturally, H2 multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? What am I missing here? Well, no.
On peut courir. Ouh là là, ouh.
No, 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 no. Not possible. No.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
Ah putain, je vais pas faire que ça.
Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only... If the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Speed relative to the speed of light. Oh, it brings back to H. Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Doc will want to hear this.
Ok. Non, putain, ça y est, c'est parti.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. Later then, naturally, H to A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? No, no.
Will you just give me a chance?
Oh non,
Harassment's a
c'est
federal
difficile
crime,
là.
Mr. Callahan.
Oh là 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 là.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Fais chier, fais chier, fais chier, fais chier. Je veux pas le donner, je veux pas le donner. Il va tellement vite, hein, ce con.
Later then, naturally, H to A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
Oh putain, c'est pas
Emmett,
possible.
about
Don't
your...
say it. Afraid I bug in that case. Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Is that even possible?
D'accord, d'accord, j'ai compris. C'est pas lui qu'il faut que je fasse écouter l'enregistrement, c'est à Doc. Doc, 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 Doc. Voilà, je crois que j'ai atteint ma limite de temps. On va faire écouter l'enregistrement et après je m'en vais.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Très bien. Bon ben ça attendra la prochaine fois avant que je lui donne la solution du problème d'Ivanov. Je ne sais pas à quoi ça correspond. Donc bon ben ça commence à devenir un peu plus clair, un peu plus intéressant. Donc voilà, je vais vous quitter. Donc à la prochaine fois. J'espère demain. Donc je vous dis à bientôt. Portez-vous bien. Et salut!